Bada bang bang. Welcome to another episode of the Certified Steppers Podcast. I am your host, Big Man KP, and this is Brody over here. Needs no introduction. You can say your own name, bro. I'm
smooth, baby, smooth.
What's up, big dog?
Chilling, man.
Hey, man, I want y'all to know I'm moving around with a born dude now.
Who?
You, bro, you don't do nothing more. I gotta do holidays, dolo.
We just went to Chapman Kirby.
You know what it is? You like one of them homeboys who, like, when they mans get old lady, he really like don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
We getting old.
Ever since I've been in a relationship, you ain't came meet my shorty yet, and none of that.
Bro, you still on the north.
With her.
You still on the north side, bro. You still on the north side. You know I'm a south side nigga.
I ain't gonna ask you what you did for the 4th, because me personally, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy family time.
Mm-hmm. I went to see my other family for the 4th.
What other family?
LeVar the kids. Which you haven't been over there in about, 2-3 years.
It's been a minute.
You know, Aiden say,
it's been a minute. Hey, don't worry, don't mind us, y'all. We y'all know how we is when we jump into the show. We finna get straight to some amazing topics for y'all in a second.
Little Aiden and Harper, they was like, well, okay, I guess he don't love y'all no more.
They don't even remember me at this point, probably.
Nah, they gonna remember your
they remember me for sure. So the 4th of July was chill for you, though, as I'm assuming. Dang. Yeah, we were supposed to hang out. You made me go get a haircut and everything in preparation for this event. I said, well, this boy here wild. And then go talk about I can't do nothing. That's a bet. That's a bet. I ended up staying in, like, nightlife wise though anyway, because man, the 4th of July, I'm in a point in my life to where, like, I really no longer know the difference between, on the 4th of July, between like a firework and a gunshot.
Oh.
And so I was hearing too much of that. Yeah. You should have seen my dog. The fireworks is going off. He about 100 pounds now, bro. This dude is, I'm not protected if anything come. If you break in my house, it's over with. That nigga tuck and tell.
Bro, holidays ain't the same no more, man. Everything be open now. Remember back in the day when we was kids, all these shit closed all the stores and shit like that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I was about to say what you mean. I was about to say it's a good thing everything open, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, people working. I don't know. I think that's part of, like, how we don't come together as a community no more in general. Like, you don't even. I don't know if they still do this out in Houston. I hear in very quiet conversations park days, but you remember, like, park days was like a thing, especially when the sun came out. It was nothing for a group of people to just be like, "What y'all doing today? Oh, we finna put the pit on at the park. Bring the kids over there. If the park was kind of low budget like our shit, you water slide it, or even if it's worse, you lay out the big tough black plastic bags and put the soap on there and let them slide, and you create some events. I can't find that no more. The most I see now, you know what's popular now, because it was like Antoine, my little cousin Antoine, he probably mentioned about 3 or 4 of them now, like, and I think this is more like the younger kids who, like, just getting out into their apartments. But there's, like, a lot of pool parties that people throw at them apartment complexes and shit. And I'm like,
you ain't go to Sakai?
Nah. I can't get in them streets no more like that. It'd be detriment to my health. Nah, when I hop online and I see how crowded it is, and like when we was doing it 10 years ago, 8 years ago, it was crowded, but it was like in our mindset.
Man, you went to a Sakai party last year.
No, the fuck, when I went.
At least 2 years you went.
I ain't been to Sakai in years, bro. Last time we went,
Clay, when you went there.
We did Clay pool party. That was when that was packed, and then we did one pool party at Sakai. I'm
talking about after me.
That's the only ones I went to.
No, you went to one. You and Shane, I think.
No, Shane
was 3-4 years ago. 2-3-4 years ago.
Wrong big nigga, bro. I'm being honest with you. I would tell you it's the wrong big nigga.
Bastard, you told me. That's why I know, nigga.
We all don't look the same, bro. I'm telling you.
But to get off the 4th of July, because we ain't do shit anyway.
I ain't do nothing at all. But I wanted to jump into these topics, bro. Let me see. Where you thinking about going?
I want to know how you feel about the Lakers.
I wanted to see if you was gonna go sports.
LeBron is gone, but y'all still got Whopper Jr. Bronny James.
He called that nigga Whopper Jr. That is wild. All right, Big, I was gonna say the Lakers because I was gonna trash them anyway. You know, but we can start with them. Bro, on one hand, it's like if you're a real fan, you saw the era of LeBron James on the wall. He was like, okay, this definitely look like it's about to end.
Yeah.
So you get the announcement out the way. You're like, all right, cool. We can finally move on without the whatever with that fans versus Laker Nation and how that playoff online, just on some fun shit. And then you sit back and you pull that roster up after that. And I was like, but you know what really broke my heart?
Right.
Is when I saw Marcus Smart sign to the Rockets. Man, that boy took every ounce of defense we had on that team with him when he left. I was like, that's it.
Yeah. So
now when you look at how we lined up, and I think as of right now, I think Hanchi's still in the market, at least unless something came out where he signed. But I know he was a free agent. It ain't guaranteed that we may get him back.
Yeah.
So like we looking like this is all on Luka and AR, and I do not trust that shit.
What you think about what Stephen A. said about all them white boys on the team?
I mean, I think people. The way he delivered that was crazy. Yeah. But I get what he was saying. Like, everybody looked at that Lakers roster. Nigga, this is why you starting with this topic. Yeah. Everybody looked at that roster and said, oh, these niggas ain't winning a bitch-ass thing. Like, that's what he's saying. He like, bro, these boys is going nowhere fast. And it's, you know what pissed me off, bro? Every media outlet reported Luka's thing that he told to the organization that he wanted a fast, athletic big to play with him.
And he got that big ass white
fucking
boy.
signed. What it was, Walker Kessler or some shit.
I didn't even know who the hell that is.
I was like, who? Like I knew of him coming in the league and kind of understood a little bit about like how he was, like as a big, just in terms of like, you know, he could play the game of basketball, but that hit, you could have gave me 2,000 guesses. Yeah. And I wouldn't have got to that name thinking of the big that Luka had in mind when he mentioned what he was talking about.
They'd have did better bringing AD back.
AD?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. It's so many theories that I could kind of go down, and I don't want to bore you with that because I want to get through all the kind of trade talks. We're gonna have a good sports talk today because I do want to pick your brain about a few things. But even keeping DeAndre Ayton could have made some sense, but. I really don't know. He's 24 years old. He's young. There is some upside if you look at his numbers. Like we ain't got enough time.
DeAndre 24?
No, I'm talking about Walker.
Hold on, I do.
He's 24 years old. He got some upside in terms of like running the floor, playing the position, being a rim protector. It's a lot of stuff that like he could be a fitting piece. But it's like we can't look at him as the big that Luka was talking about. That we like, all right, we straight now. Yeah. Nah, nigga, we about 3 pieces off. Yeah. So that's really my Laker pick. I would love to get in front of our folks and cape and act like I'm ready to go crazy for my Lakers. But right now, in this moment in July, it's still early as hell. So shut up. Yeah. You know we know for making moves. I can't cape for the Lakers.
How long do you think Bronny gonna stay on the team? You think he'll make it the full season?
I don't know how long he gonna be there. I'm mad that somebody ain't write him that $2.3 million check already. Yeah. Like, man, if that boy's roster seat is worth more than $2.3 million, take it from the salary you finna offer whoever we finna go find. Yeah, but all jokes aside, Bronny got a reason why I pause because when I look at his situation, I'm gonna just take a step back real quick because I can understand business sense why it makes sense to have Bronny in a jersey, right? Like when you got a kid that you made $50 million off of jersey sales, it's
allegedly.
It's none of that, but
man,
allegedly cool. We can go with that, but it's pretty accurate information. There's a lot of outlets.
I never seen one nigga with a Bronny jersey
and everything. Yes, I'm just telling you what the news is saying.
Yeah,
I feel you, but $50 million, right? And we paying this nigga 2.3. Yeah. It's the business makes sense of having Bronny in the jersey. Now where my brain goes is like, all right, what next year gonna look like? Since we want to talk numbers on sales and how he doing in the market from that standpoint, I would love to see what those numbers look like a year of him detached from his pops. Yeah. So that ain't me saying Lakers keep him because of that. Hell nah. I just don't. I don't want to see him and LeBron go to the same team because I want to see how much is the story of Bronny. You know, playing with his pops, the whole build up, and is him on his own popularity. Great example, Shador. Not to go on a quick football run, but we know Shador, whatever he's selling and how he moving is on his back at this point. It's proven. Yeah. Right? You seen he got the flair. He got that Dion-esque in him. You don't look at Bronny.
Bronny ain't got it all. Bronny got the ugliest haircut known to man.
Brothers, hey, let me tell you something. This brother's a kid, bro.
He 21.
I mean, not a kid in terms, he a professional, but he a kid.
No, bro, he 21. He know that haircut look like old porn star.
I was about to be like, bro, you got a 20-year-old. I was like, that ain't fair, bro. But listen, let's go. Let's. I wanna like we know Lakers gonna be the Lakers, bro. At this point, I think we fighting for a play-in spot as constructed right now. So. I want to go through some of them quick trade conversations that happen. Like, so we'll go through some of the big ones and then just some key ones. Like
Ant LaMelo.
I wanted to see that's on my board for sure. I know it ain't making a lot of noise in the media. It kind of came and went, but that was one of the ones I wanted to get your opinion on, just because the nuance of that and like how, to me, when I see them two niggas together, I for some reason I think creativity. Oh, yeah. Like when you think about basketball and how to be creative in basketball, they come to mind. I ain't just talking about their skill of like with the ball. I'm talking about the charisma, how you market them, you know, the things they do that you ain't expected, whether it's good or bad, and all this other stuff. So I wanted to get your full opinion on that trade.
I'm a Timberwolves fan now. That's the two. That's the two realest niggas in the NBA, man. The two realest niggas in the NBA, bro, on the same team.
That's what did it, bro. He wanted to get any ounce of feeling of Allen Iverson era back.
I like how them YNs act, bro. Them two YNs right there, yeah.
Nah, I'm with you. Honestly, like, and from a pure, that's why I said Minnesota is gonna be one of those spots that you finna see those TV games go up. So again, the business of basketball plays into that move. And then whether they're strategic about it or not, Minnesota has to know that putting those two together is a marketing deal for the jersey, for the city, for everything. You know what I'm saying? Because the idea of that already turning us up. But like when we talking sheer basketball, the backcourt, oh nah, let me tell you something. I'm so interested in seeing Ant-Man's game when he got somebody who can really set him up to be Jordan. And I don't, you know, and to me, LaMelo never gave the like, his basketball game never was about like, nah, I need my 25. I need my 25 and 8 or whatever. Like, it's like the flow of the game gonna come to me, and I like sometimes he on that magic, like he dishing it. Sometimes like he shooting threes, and a lot of that shit. Sometimes you look at LaMelo like, bro, what you doing? Yes, you got to tame him down. But if he fall into that role and that mindset of knowing like, hey, I'm finna go to Ant-Man's team and I'm about to be a cool little Robin, and it's like he get that concept, you already got the defensive big. Rudy is getting older, but he can still hold that paint down. With the like losing Naj Reid hurt. Losing him because you're losing some size. But I think that there's fours around the league that you can kind of put fillers in to let them two be that's 55. That's you know what those two equate to me on the other side, just to tie it back together. Ant-Man and Luka is the black version of Ant-Man and LaMelo is black Luka and AR.
Yeah, I can
see. That's it. So it's finna be the Minnesota versus Luka, versus Lakers front court. I can already see that whole thing being the market. So to me, I love that. I love that move.
Do you
but I don't know if they're gonna be higher than 4.
Yeah, they ain't about to win nothing with that.
Yeah, I can't see them getting higher than a 4 seed. But again, this is us talking in July. They get some size or they make some moves halfway through the season that kind of put the right pieces around them two with a Rudy Gobert. Oh yeah, heck, because really you got a lot of your offense in 2 people. And like Ant-Man really just needed that other person that like, hey, when they trying to pull this double team and do this stuff on me. I just need somebody that can show them, hey, y'all might stop me for 18, but now y'all just gave him 30. Y'all just gave him 40. That's really what he needed offensively. Now, if you start piecing in, athletic bigs that can run the flow, moving around. And I know this can't happen, but just getting my hypothetical mind. Like somebody like Isaiah Stewart from the Pistons, he already gone. I can't remember where he got traded to or where he moved on to. I looked it up, but he gone somewhere. But like that type of player are the type of pieces you start filling in with him. You got that center, he the power forward. I mean, you find you a wing that can like a 3-and-D guy that can shoot it. What? He'll run through the West. But I want to go. Oh, you about to say something about because I was about to go to Jaylen Brown.
No, I was about to say. Oh, you can go to Jaylen Brown.
Get your shit off.
No, I'll go talk about somebody else.
Okay, I do want to hear the Jaylen Brown thing is interesting to me. I want to talk through that because I want to see where you putting the 76ers in the East like right now. And I want you to take the theory of, because it's been reported that they chasing LeBron, they got a package they want to offer, blah, blah, blah. Don't think it, just them right now with the addition of Jaylen Brown. Are they back in contention or?
Oh, yeah, they back in contention. I give them third probably.
Who your first two? I'm curious. I know you got the Knicks still at 1.
Yeah.
Who you saying is number 2 in the East right now to put them 3?
Bro, I don't know.
You got Cleveland up there, Detroit. I figured you would have went. So
Cleveland, maybe. Cleveland if they get LeBron.
Oh, man, if they get LeBron, Cleveland won, honestly.
Yeah.
But I got 76ers right behind the Knicks.
Yeah.
But it's contingent on Joel Embiid's health. You got that big man that decides to like get his body right and focus in and do whatever he needs to like sustain a season. Not necessarily playing all 82 games, but if you can just get him to that 65 mark where he's award eligible. And even if it don't make sense, if you go below 65 and just have him around for the playoffs, like, and a Jaylen Brown, bro, that's why, and I'm gonna kind of tie it into like the shit with Boston right now, but like, that's why the whole shopping him around thing to me, like a lot of people just was like, all right, the attitude, I saw it coming, blah, blah, blah. To me, I didn't see it coming, but then like when I looked at on the other side from like the head corporate office, you're like, oh shit, I see what's coming. Cause look, this dude was a conference MVP and a finals MVP 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He finished second in MVP running last year. And I'm like, we ain't even got to go into the numbers. It's just like where he's placing himself amongst his peers right now in the league. And you look at that, and you had to hurt Jason Tatum. It's like, of course we already got the pieces to like run it back. We just needed to, you know what I'm saying? You got the shooters, you got everything. Maybe just needed to kind of get a little bit bigger. But then you look at it too, it's like we already maxed him out $304 million because this is his stock. Because he's a 2-time, the conference and the finals MVP. He's, finished second MVP voting last. Because of all of this. And, there's noise about like he has, high market value. Yeah, hell yeah, let's see what we can get back for.
Bro,
but what didn't make sense, I think where you finna go, I'm gonna let you go. What didn't make sense was the trade.
Yeah.
If that's your thinking, you don't go send that nigga for Paul George, son.
Bro, they say they don't know who dumber, Pooh Shiesty or the Celtics, bro.
That's why when I looked, I was like, oh, Philly won, but I was like, that's disrespectful.
Paul George, that motherfucker, he might not even play.
The only thing because like what Paul got to be 33 now. If you got recency bias or you don't have it, I should say, and you can remember Paul George like right when he came back, from his suspension and he looked refreshed, and the way he was playing at the end of the season and the playoffs until they got knocked out, specifically against the Celtics, he was hooping. He was hooping. Now, which I still would think would be stupid, but if they banking on like that Paul George being around and, that's who you gonna get.
Yeah. And
maybe some of those skills are transferable and you just ask more out of Tatum and whatever. But
I think they just did it because he was always brought up in trade rumors. They like, we gotta.
Oh, teams wanted him. He had, but I'm saying.
Because they wanted Giannis, and since they didn't get him.
That's why it don't make sense, the Paul George thing. It's like you got Jaylen Brown and Giannis was sitting right there in your face.
Yeah. But they said they tried. But somebody, what they said?
You gonna have to tell me.
They didn't want to give Giannis another year or some shit like that.
Oh, he wanted more on his contract.
I think he wanted to give him 2 years or something.
He wanted more on his contract. Yeah. I didn't look into it as much because like right after that the damn news about him going to Miami came, and to me it's like the reason why I think that while the move was great for Miami, and I would transition it into the Giannis topic, but like why I think it did make sense for Miami. Like like when I'm thinking about what I thought Giannis wanted, I didn't see like Miami if you was like talking about being
a championship team.
Yeah, like competing next year. Like so for me that was another one where I was like, okay, it's gonna look great for you in the city, having that heat across you. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good. Yeah. But
I'd rather be, I 100% rather be in fucking Miami than Milwaukee.
A win is a win. Y'all just gotta, but he married and all this other stuff. But yeah, I feel you. Even just the scenery of it, being like around beaches and all that stuff. But then, and I also think that he a player that can probably like get underneath that, the thumb of like how Pat Riley run the program, because he got like body measurements and percentages that you got to play under. Like it's real. Like, so, but I think he's a type of player that'll get under that. So to me, that's a fire move for him in terms of like year 2 and 3 based on what they could piece around him. But they still missing a few things. Again, we're talking about early July. So Giannis, to me, I think he gonna be cool, but it's like him and Bam Adebayo as the face is like something missing. I mean like something that could put Bam Adebayo as the third option. That's what they need. You need somebody, like, if you said, again, just speaking off of hypotheticals, there's no rumors about this. I'm just thinking pure skill matching, right? If you sent somebody like Kyrie from Dallas, if he went to Miami with those, that would be fun to watch. You know what I mean? So that's the type of thing I'm saying when they missing a piece. Like, when you look at Kyrie and be like, you can be A1 tonight when Giannis got a bad night, and then flip-flop this, and Bam can always play that third role. So they need to make that type of move to me for them to be considered. So the Ja Morant thing is what I'm curious that I hadn't heard you talked about. You got his sneakers. You used to, before Ant-Man, you was a Ja fan. You was a Ja, Ja was growing on you.
Yeah.
So I wanted to pick your brain about like, I heard something about like a Nike play that I'm gonna bring up to you, which makes sense when you think about it, but I wanted to hear what you thought about that trade. Was that Memphis just getting off of a headache, or you think that they had like his best interest in mind too?
Just getting off a headache. Where else they was gonna send him to? Nobody else wanted him.
That's why, and that's the Nike. I heard somebody. It was on he pod with Richard Jefferson, Chandler. I can't remember his name.
If I was the Celtics, I'd rather get Ja Morant than goddamn Paul George.
That would, I don't know though.
But I
don't know how that style of player.
Ja Morant don't know how to act.
Yeah, I about to say that. I think Paul George would fit right into their system and how he plays. Like him and Tatum kind of like they got a lot of similarities. Ja Morant is different. I like the Portland thing. He was the guy I'm talking about. Sorry, I can't think of his name. To get it later, but he was talking about how like the trade felt like it was like Nike influenced, and the concept he was making was that like his sneaker sales. I think he's number 2 in sneaker sales. I forgot who they're behind, but he's number 2 in sneaker sales, and like no matter what, like the kids like rock with Ja Morant. They want to wear sneakers. They want to be like Ja, and it's more like let's work out a deal to get him to Portland. Kind of like help.
That's what all the Nike shit is.
That's what the Nike. That's what the headquarters is. And so they're talking about like a Bob Knight type of NBA backdoor conversation. Again, this is all theory, right? This is like when you sometimes I deep dive into Reddit conversations and all that shit. So once I hear something, I go research it that way. So you start hearing all these things, but it makes sense. Like if I'm just talking theoretically, because like save the investment from Nike's standpoint, but also let's get him under. To me, you look at Dame. Dame ain't never had no stains on his name in the league. Like not that you could think of, no real ones.
Oh, he had the whole. You talk about like. What that nigga had?
He was just a rapper. Unless you...
Nah, he did something with his wife. Some shit he did.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
hey, man, allegedly, bro. you always want to bring up DV stuff when the black man is helping the black man.
It wasn't
bro.
no domestic violence. It was somebody cheated on his wife or something. Oh, he had a baby outside his marriage, some shit like that.
Smooth.
I'm just saying, bro. You said he ain't had no stain on his name, nigga.
That's the stain you want to bring up, man. I'm talking about sports wife.
You said that.
God damn. Hey, Damian Lillard, on behalf of Certified Steppers Podcast, I'm sorry, bro. My dog over here, he being factual, but we ain't need it. I feel you, but my point is just from a professional standpoint. Nah, you know, all that other stuff, talk offline. That's funny as hell. Please don't remove none of that, bitch. No, but that's my point. Getting back on topic, bro. Ja Morant, that ass can like Damian to me is hood enough to reach him, but cool enough. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm just talking about personality.
Yeah.
It's like he got that edge to him enough to be like, young fella, let me holler at you. Kind of like how I would see an Allen Iverson touching Ja Morant. Yeah. But then I also think that like he also got an edge to him that's like, also don't play with me type of thing. And so that's what I mean when I'm talking about no stains on him and shit.
But shit, him and Ja, Dame and Ja, that's the only two niggas I know him for. Who else they got?
A liar, cheater, deceiver, heartbreak.
Who else they got on there? Who? On Portland.
Oh man, no. They going nowhere fast, to be honest. But I think they might have made some moves. I didn't see, and I ain't do it. I pulled up I was talking more about the Nike investment because I went down the theoretical road. I ain't gonna lie. When I went and look at this, that made more sense to me. I want to say it was somebody from Memphis that went with Ja. For sure they did because it was some picks too that they got back from Portland. But I don't remember who went over with it. I had to look it up. But to me, I think that trade right there is more about saving Ja Morant's career than it is about Memphis and how they shook back in the immediate. Like Memphis took the opportunity to like get some shit for them to rebuild down the line when they start putting some key pieces in place. So to me, that made sense both ways. I actually like that move when I'm start thinking about like how you save his career. Do I think Portland's gonna compete next year as like currently constructed? Hell nah. You could put them under our Lakers, and that's saying a lot because I think we're gonna be ass if we don't make some changes next year, to be honest with you. But now I want to get to the Kawhi Leonard. It's one of my last ones I want to talk about, and I'll go first on this. I like this is one of my sleeper favorite moves. I like him going back to Toronto just because I think that was the one place where it's like right when he left the Spurs when a bunch of that noise was around his name and Toronto was like, hey, young fella, come up here and be you. You know, hey, we chill. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got all that American aggression with us. We like to kick our feet up, bro. Run the program however you want to. You know, we got the resources over here. Tell us what you need. I think that was like the energy going in. And he really liked it. It was on a 1-year deal just because, you know, they ain't really have money to like throw him anyway. And then he went get a bag right after that. Well, shit, I think it was the Clippers he went to actually. And so like for him going back, I think Kawhi's looking at it like, man, when I was in Toronto, shit, they rolled the red carpet out for me. And Toronto was like, bro, let's see if old boy, because he got one more run in him, let's see if he can take us back to the promised land. And I think with the East that we seeing right now and the way that things are potentially that could shape up, because Kawhi is who he is, like he can turn that monster on at any time he choose.
Yeah, but what
what? Go ahead, say what?
No, I'm saying will he turn on because he don't want to be there. He don't like Toronto. You remember the first time?
Bro,
they were saying the players would ask him different stuff, and he'd be like, I ain't gonna be here that long.
Yeah, but that's being honest.
Yeah, he don't want to be out there, so I don't know what he gonna do.
I feel like if Kawhi get a 3 or 4 year deal, whatever he signed with Toronto, he gonna commit to them 3 years.
That's what he signed?
No, I ain't look at his deal, to be honest with you. I ain't go through his whole deal. Because I know it's him, and it was they gave up B.I. and Grady Dick was the other name that's going over to the Clippers for him. But no, I think the trade happened because he on the last year of his deal. I'm saying after next year, he'll be eligible for another
that nigga gonna leave.
Another contract.
That nigga gonna leave.
No, what if he get another championship, he could choose to leave or stay. My point is, he going like next year. I gotta prove to y'all that I'm still him, so that when I'm ready to negotiate, y'all give me my money. When he did that in Toronto and they rolled the red carpet out for him, I'm saying it makes sense that he could do that again. And you could put the right pieces around him in Toronto. And the East ain't like that. Yeah. The Knicks won the championship, and I'm not finna be on my hate train with the Knicks because I was going for the Spurs. But bro, if we got peak Kawhi with the right pieces around him, I don't give a damn who you got on the East. Yeah. They got a chance.
I'm just saying, outside of basketball, that nigga don't want to be there.
Probably not. I don't think
that nigga, it's like nobody
don't want to be nowhere but Inglewood.
Nobody want to go to New Orleans to the Pelicans.
Oh, we never gonna get nobody. Somebody said it ain't even worth talking about like the lower level trades and stuff that we kind of went through. Wrapping up on the sports side, but we did get on LeBron. But I just wanted to see now with the news is being reported. I don't know if you saw Rich Paul white boy, but he got up to like 10 teams, and like I don't believe that. Like I'm like Rich Paul, you fluffing. Like, it might be 10 teams interested. I think it's 30 teams interested. If we being honest, 29.
I don't believe shit Rich Paul said.
Yeah, but it's like
hold on, nigga. After he said all them teams wanted Bronny. I knew he was a lying motherfucker ever since then. I knew he was a lying motherfucker ever since then, man.
He got to like 10 teams with Bron. I'm like, this Bron ain't got 10 teams he think about. I'm sorry, LP, I don't believe this thing. I really think he got... Do you think... I'm going to ask you the question. Do you think his mind already made up, or he really like weighing options?
It's probably all it made up. I think Cleveland number one. Who else they had on that board? Oh, Warriors.
Yeah, yeah. So the teams is Cleveland going back home to Cleveland, go to State Warriors. Yeah. Remember Philly threw their name in the runnings for this.
I don't think Philly.
And I think there's like I've heard like Minnesota and then some other people gonna pitch or something. But if I'm thinking about the top 4 teams, you got Cleveland Warriors, Philly, and Minnesota.
He ain't going to Minnesota.
No, absolutely not. So where you think he? Oh no, in Miami. Sorry, that's the other one. Miami is the other one. That is where I think he could help there.
I think
they still need to guard.
It's either Warriors or Cleveland. That's going to be the two.
Yeah, so I'm all right. I'm with you in terms of like where it might land. I like the move. I like the most now was the team that came last, which is Philly. And I'll explain why. Because, like, when you look at what's over there now, like, Bron really got the young, fresh, go-getter legs that can, like, carry the load. So we talking about Jaylen Brown, 29. He ain't even got the 30 yet. He might be turning 30 this year, but he's 29 right now. Tyrese Maxey probably like 26, 27. Edge Cone, what, 20? That's your 3 horses right there. And then you got Bron in that lineup, and then if you can get a healthy, if I'm Bron before I consider Philly, I'm calling Embiid.
Yeah, if Embiid was healthy, I guarantee that'd be.
That's what I'm saying. Or if I'm Embiid, I'm calling Bron like, hey man, if you come over here, I'm doing whatever the hell you do. Yeah. Eating wise, running wise, sleeping wise. Like I'm gonna get myself healthy so that we can make this a thing. So the move I like the most now, just from a pure basketball fan, because just what I think would be fun to watch is him going to Philly. Just because like you threw Jaylen Brown over there, and then you give Jaylen Brown the leadership of LeBron, where he can just kind of be that grandfather on the porch directing, and you got Jaylen Brown as like, it's Tyrese Maxey's team, let's be clear. Yeah. But you got like the dude who's proven on the floor, who's done it before on a multitude of levels, Jaylen Brown, who could be your dog, and then you got those 2 young bulls. That is a squad. The Knicks are done to me. So I want to see him in Philly, but I'm with you. I genuinely think, just because of storyline, I do think Golden State would be. If he's not gonna go to Philly, go to the Golden State Warriors. And the reason why I feel like that now is because, nigga, you done already made the Avengers. We done seen this story already. I ain't as hurt behind it no more now. Yeah. So do what you do. If you want to team up with superstars, I want to watch it just because I think it's a great story. Yeah.
Before we get off basketball, what you think? Do you think this gonna hurt LeBron's GOAT?
100%. It matters. I think depending on where he selects matters. That's why, like, so the reason why I didn't mention another team was that, like, he really was considering the Knicks. And this did come from Rich Paul, but I do believe this one. This was part of his story. I was like, that makes sense. Like, he was considering the Knicks, but then they won the championship.
Yeah.
And that does make sense to me because it's like, boom, okay, you go back to the Knicks and they run it back.
Yeah.
How much of that you getting credit for? And so that's gonna go again. It's like the bubble championship. You know, you went to the championship, young bulls. You can already hear us talking our noise.
Yeah.
And I also think that going to Philly, you can kind of create a similar storyline.
Yeah.
But and Golden State, you know, they gonna crush you if you win it there. So if he thinking purely how you thinking, you give Cleveland one more. If you give Cleveland one more championship, meaning nobody could do it before you or after you or in between you, he go home and do that, boy, that GOAT conversation get real interesting.
No.
I'm sorry, dog. That GOAT conversation would get, if he goes to Cleveland and win it in Cleveland, especially that first year back, like he go next year and they win it next year, that GOAT conversation gonna get real interesting, Smooth.
It still be at 5 championships. And he still had the team hop. He still had the team hop.
All right, so, and then we'll get off this sports. I know we've said, for real, this is my last question because I got to see what level of delusion you at. So in your mind already, there's nothing he could do
to pass Jordan?
To pass Jordan, like ever. Like he might well hang it up and over with.
If he goes to the Wizards and win it next year, I'll put him.
You gotta give this man an impossible task, nigga. Jordan couldn't even go to that damn franchise and win, and he was younger than Bron.
Yeah, I put him as a GOAT. But I'm a Jordan fan. Ain't nothing
facts, you are. That's why I'm laughing.
They're gonna change my mind.
Let's switch topics real quick. I know we got a few minutes left. I want to run through what let's talk through some music. New music.
No, go to Pooh Shiesty. What you think?
That's a part of music.
No, I'm talking about the Pooh Shiesty
case.
The video. The video came out. You think he's hanged?
Yeah, man, that's ignorance, bro. Like to see it, you like, dang, this nigga, like niggas really got shit sitting around like this clueless of them. Like when he told old boy, he's like, I ain't never did no police shit, no rash shit. I ain't tell him what you did. I signed the papers. You know, you can hear him say, like, I was like, nigga, so you talking to the camera. It's like you ain't this is really sanctioned and you put this forward. So
I don't know who dumber, him or Dirk. Them boys gonna go down as the dumbest rappers ever. Pooh Shiesty gonna go out as the most gangsters rapper ever. Whatever he rap, he living. He living that.
Nigga might have Tupac beat. Tupac might have to pass him the crown at this point, man. But I'm with you. But bro, yeah, I mean, I can't see. The one thing I saw, which was like, it was just him just coming out to kind of like play the algorithm game, was the ex-lawyer he had. It was just like he was just talking about how like Pooh Shiesty didn't have the gun in his hand, and you didn't see him, Gucci Man being coerced to sign nothing. It was just conversation and stuff. But I'm like, bro, this is just a piece of evidence, and this is a piece. Like, just imagine like some of the shit they got, like the guns and probably some messages and whatever. I'm waiting for everything to come out, but I just can't. I would be amazed to see him crawl out of this.
Yeah. If he'd have been like somebody didn't have no charges on his name or something.
But I don't give a damn if he came straight from the church, Smooth.
No, I'm talking about they go by like your points, like when you do shit like that.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Since Pooh Shiesty got all that shit on his record already, he hanged. But if one of us would have did that, we might have got off with a few years.
They just. As far as the time, if he get convicted, I was just speaking. I thought you was asking just in terms if you think he gonna get off or not. But yeah, if he get convicted, they absolutely gonna, because he got out of jail, dropped FDO, and was living. Nigga, he was living the lyrics. If you pay attention to the song, nigga said, "I'm the top shooter and the CEO of my gang." Nigga said, "Pass me that Drake," and nigga say, "Big 30." He said, "I think you should chill." He said, "Man, get your bitch ass out of my face." Like, he was like, it ain't no talking me out of this. I feel like first day out was like, "Hey, Gucci Man, when I see you," some of that shit was directed. So, when you couple up how that song fits so well with the robbery he did and the timeline of him being released from like jail to the halfway house.
Yeah.
Nigga, ain't no judge finna show no sympathy on this man, dog. It's over with.
That nigga wasn't even out a year. How long you was out? A couple months?
Oh, yeah. It felt like 2 months.
Yeah.
It felt like all that happened. So it felt like FDO dropped. Then he showed Gucci that, like, hey, boy, I can run this bag if I want to, but I'm not finna give you no more free money. Then he was like, all right, we finna get out this contract. Cause like I ain't dropping no more music until, which made sense. I understand the business move of FDO dropping, that song taking you to the moon, right? And like you blowing up in real time and feeling the effects of that, but you still underneath this label where like your contract probably ain't favorable, is what you think, what you would make if like, you know, because that's all your work, right? And so I understand like being like, oh no, I can't give them more music until we get this business right. But then every decision after that thought made absolutely no fucking sense on his part to me. Like,
see, he probably thought Gucci Mane was like 2006 Gucci.
Oh yeah, you think he was just gonna get it back in blood or like keep it street?
Yeah, but this is married in his 40s, 50s Gucci. That nigga should have thought better.
Oh no, you thought better. You should have thought different. I don't know if you can get better from that situation, but it's cool. Do you like seeing, cause you a Gucci fan, like old Gucci, like you. I know you one of the few people I was always here would just talk about like, here's some of his songs and how they hard and his beats and whatnot. So I'm asking you now, do you look at him different right now? Just in terms of the persona of who Gucci is and his music and like what he did, is it like a stain like you hear in like?
Nah, cause man, he gotta evolve. He older now.
No, I agree. I think decisions of today can't always be about like the music you made in the past. Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then people can't grow. I'm also speaking as a civilian, y'all, so don't try me. Cause you know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke with no. But I'm saying on some real shit, like, if that's a decision you make before you criticize, before I criticize the decision Gucci make, I gotta look at Pooh Shiesty and be like, hey, nigga, what are you on?
Yeah.
Young fella, what you, like, why are you even putting yourself in a situation, like you would throw your life away to just prove that Gucci ain't who he say he was. Keyword was. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, none of it made sense to me. So before I can even look at Gucci, and I'm still stuck on, that was some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no, I ain't looking at that crazy in no kind of way from Gucci's standpoint. You made a decision, you stood on it. It is what it is. Shit, nigga, you a businessman. Handle your business then.
I was always a bigger Young Jeezy fan anyway.
Oh, so you was mad whenever
with him and they was beefing?
Yeah, when he sung Gucci Man back, Jeezy Man back in the situation, you felt the way like
allegedly they say he ain't really shoot it, he ain't really kill him.
All right, allegedly we get off the gangster talk. I'm gonna leave you alone, man. We go to music last. I do want to ask you a question. Have you been keeping up? I know you're a fan of a quick streaming conversation of AB and Deen.
Yeah.
You've been seeing the back and forth between them?
Yeah, but man, that shit all...
Yes, I was about to ask you. So you think it is?
That shit all fake, bro.
It's performative?
Hell yeah, they know when people gonna eat that shit up.
100%.
Them motherfuckers do that shit every other day.
The one look, oh no, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say, to me, I don't think it's fake. I just don't think people don't understand like how like hood nigga brotherhood is. Yeah. Like I seen so many times we done seen homies go to blows, like real blows. You take a week or two to cool off, and then y'all back home. Yeah, you know. Because one of the things where I thought, again, I do see some performative stuff in there, but like when they got on their money conversation, when AB got into the, you know, now his name is where he's getting his bookings and all that back, and you know, Dean brought up that he wasn't splitting his profits with him and all that. Yeah. That sounded like a real conversation. That one, I was like, I don't know. Yeah. There might be a little tension going on right here.
The only thing I'm curious about with them two, when his alcohol evolved every day, I think eventually they'll fall out. It just, if it's going to be a one time where they don't make back up.
So you think the inevitable is gonna happen? You think that it's absolutely gonna be a fall off?
When you drink alcohol like they do every day and party, that's all they do is party. Y'all gonna break up.
Let me deep dive a little bit more with you and pick your brain in a different way.
Mm.
I look at it two ways, right? I look at it as AB was a mega star that kind of fell to his knees and was kind of left to be whatever he was. And then Deen was this streamer who was like, gaining buzz.
Mm.
And they came together and it was like a mutual beneficiary, to an extent, right? But like when I look at it, it's like, and I'm speaking specifically about the argument I told you about that I felt was real about the money and stuff. Like when it comes to AB's bookings and all that stuff, and it's all alleged because we don't know again if it's performative. But if it comes to his bookings and like the popularity of who he is, I think it's a different conversation to be had about like how that money is split up. And I want to get your opinion on if you agree or not. If it's off of the persona of like AB, the problem child, but then it's also attached to like, I have risen, like it's comeback story.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a part of like you be allowing me to kind of show me the ropes in the streaming lane, but like the name is the name.
Yeah.
Like do you feel like AB can be stingy with that because of what he built, or you think that like Deen should get half of that?
No, that should be all AB. AB been a big celebrity way before.
See, that's what I think.
And I think if he could leave Deen right now,
and you think most of the people would follow go?
Hell yeah. It's just if you can keep AB under control without doing anything crazy.
Yeah. So all right. So in your opinion, you think Deen is got a high percentage of the beneficiary in this situation than AB, meaning Deen is benefiting more from this situation than AB is.
Oh, definitely. Because I guarantee if AB leave, Deen views gonna go down.
Do you think it was always that way, or you think that now it's swayed? Like meaning like you think when AB you think right when AB got with him, his value was always higher than Deen's as like the first stream.
Hell yeah. Because I ain't know who that little nigga was. I ain't know who that little nigga was.
No, the reason agreed, but what I'm thinking is what I thought at first was happening. This is why I thought a shift happened. I thought Deen was on some like young cat manipulation stuff. Like I got this Xbox, I try to do. I'm in this fighting lane. I try to do my little fighting or whatever. I'm about to use them and and just run it up. And then like when I saw like how he was genuinely like putting him in the game, I think that's when the shift happens. Like once you gave AB enough time to show you who he is from a personality, it's hard to be a bigger personality than AB.
Yeah.
Drunk or sober. Just keep it a bean. But once you gave him time to grow that, and you know what I'm saying, for him to like get himself comfortable, back to like who he is, that's where the shift happened at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I disagree with you in terms of like in the beginning, because I think just like if somebody went get Delonte West, well at this point the name is like we just all feel sorry for him. But in the beginning, if you would have attached your name to that sadness and just used it to kind of like grow, which I think kind of happened, like people can use people. I think that's the flip side of that. When you think you can attach yourself to somebody, because I seen Delonte West a few times try to come back and it ain't turn out how like AB situation was.
Yeah.
I think they needed each other.
But you could look at it. The shit AB used to say before the match, you could tell that nigga had the great personality. He's gonna be a good streamer regardless. Yeah. Because his personality. The only nigga that got a more person.
You better not say the name I think you finna say.
Sauce Walker?
Oh yeah. I'm with you on that. Their energy match. So I like the most straight. I thought you were finna say Floyd.
Oh,
I'm about to say, hell no.
I don't want to watch no motherfucking
Floyd, I look at him more as the braggadocious type. He pop his shit better because, he talking from a money perspective, which now looks a little screwed because of his situation. And how
but no, another nigga that would do good in streaming is Boosie. Boosie got a great personality.
But I don't know how much they're gonna follow. I don't know if that's an old man's game like that. Boosie come across as like a cool dude, but he come across as a cool old head. Let's be honest.
That too.
You know what I mean? AB.
What about Webby? You think he?
Oh no.
Webby.
That one might be it just because he's funny. You know what I'm saying? So I would rock with Webby. But I will say this just to kind of get back on topic real quick. I agree with you from a couple standpoints. I do think that I can't see AB. And I don't think it's going to be something that they want to do. I think it's going to be forced because of how AB going to be forced to grow. If he choose a lane to like grow and be a streamer and maybe, you know, try to get his name back going in that boxing world, however case may be. Whether you become a coach, you fight again, whatever. I don't think he should fight again. I think he should like be that funny trainer. I would love to see the training streamer lane, you know what I'm saying? Where he popping his shit to the fighters. I think that'll be fly. But that's why I think it'll have to, like, if he grow in the lane where I see it, where he's like the streamer, he got his own brand, he's back in boxing in whatever capacity. I don't know if you can just bring Deen with you, because where does he exist in boxing?
Oh, Deen a boxer though.
I know, but like that's what I'm saying. Unless he's a part of how you training and like he's one of your first ones.
Oh yeah.
Cool, I can see it. But if it's like on the business side, you just bringing him with you, then now the ties have changed. Now you absolutely are B Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like if you coming into my world and you walking into boxing and I'm the face that's, you know, that's getting it popping on streaming with the virals, like now the tide is completely straight. And now Deen gonna feel real played. Yeah. So that's why I was like, it's gonna be interesting. I want them to stay together. I think that's a dynamic duo. I love seeing like fun hood shit, because I notice like the people who don't get it, they like mad irritated that's what, because to them, that's black folks, whatever they got a title for. But for us, we know that like, that's how we shoot the shit all day, you know? So I want them to stay together, but I just can't see, unless they just keep streaming and, you know, getting the money that they seeing. But I think it's an opportunity for both of them to grow, man. But yeah. Last time, real quick, just new music. I want to talk about Future got his album dropping July 10th.
Oh, yeah. I'll be on my way to New Orleans, listen to it the whole way.
The whole way. What Future you expecting to come back?
Dirty Sprite, Iced Tea.
Oh, yeah, okay. We in the same bag. I mean, I got a few different songs, but I definitely want to see some Dirty Sprite Future. I want to see that, it's the verse, because it ain't all it's his song, but he featured a couple niggas. But that verse on Life is Good remix, like it's a certain way Future start songs that you know, hey, this about to. Right when he speak, like when she say she wanted to eat sushi, I gave her enough to go shopping. Like out the gate, you like, oh, he finna talk some shit. And to me, he my favorite talk shit artist. So, and if he talking about the real me, if he giving me what I think the real him is, what his lane is, when he popping shit, whether it's about his drug usage, how he run through women, you know, how he juggle being a gigolo, and if he talking about all that, is just pop. Oh man,
I hope he give us what Iceman couldn't. That's all I want to say, man. I hope he give us what Iceman couldn't.
You set me up, because you know this both my guys. So I got quiet. I'm not finna argue that. I hope you right. Matter of fact, you're absolutely right. I hope he give us what Iceman couldn't or wasn't supposed to. Because they two different artists, Smooth, and they got two different lanes. The only thing they got in common is the females they run through, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful like that. But I'm with you though. I want this to be a hit. And do you think we get like a song of the summer from this album, or we already got one with that?
No, it don't matter what he dropped. They're gonna beat Carisha. Hell no.
You saw she called for Drake on the remix?
Oh no,
yeah, she I think there was BET Carpet or something she was on. She was like, she might have been talking to somebody, you know how they do those mic. But she had said they was asking her what she wanted to see, and she was like, she reached out to Champagne Poppy a few times she want him on the
he might get on that mug.
Now I said that would be fire.
Yeah.
Cause then you have to walk this whole Iceman statement back and all that shit you talking about song of the summer, man. Yeah. Before we go into bro talk, you got any new bops, anything that you could just put me on something, Smooth? I feel like I'm always putting you on.
The one I sent you.
Man, hell no.
The second ships. I
played that, bro, and I thought you sent me like a virus song. Like I clicked it, I'm like, is this taking me to Apple or something, nigga? And I shouldn't have did that, you know, being the tech guy, but I'm like, ain't no way he listening to this dumbass shit.
Nah, they be playing that shit all on Instagram. You hear it on Instagram?
No, bro. No. You know, that ain't my world no more, man. I told you I'm a stand-up guy, bro.
Man, shut the hell
up. But there's rules and regulations in my house, Smooth. One day I'm a send you a picture of the rules my shorty got for me, and I follow them.
You gotta take out the trash by 7 every morning?
Absolutely. It's not like yes, on trash day. Yeah, you're absolutely right, actually.
Or you gotta cut the grass every Saturday?
Every 10 days. Hey, bitch, you in my house? You in my house for real? That's 2 rules, bro. Keep going. I ain't told this nigga none of this. I swear to God.
Let me think what else you got to do. You probably got to fold clothes on Sunday.
I ain't folding no That's where you lost me again. That's where you lost me. The only thing I got from music-wise is YB's Try So Hard. If you hadn't heard it yet, he got an album that came out, but he got it's sometimes I'm always throw some Louisiana stuff in y'all face, man, when I get a chance to highlight it. So yeah, YB got a song called Try So Hard. You know me, my favorite YB is when he is in his feelings, in his bag, and his emotions, and he rapping, like, not when he killing 90 people a verse. Like, I mean, some of that hard, but that ain't, I leave that for the YN. Like when he talking about, when he being introspective, yeah, that little young fella didn't live the life. 27 with 11 kids? Yeah. Oh, boy, you got some stories to tell. But yeah, that's all I got. And then I'm actually about to go down I know you talked about this off camera, a Belly Gang Cushington run, because I heard he got a couple songs that he didn't put out. So I'm about to revisit that. And the second artist I wanted to bring to you that I'm about to revisit, because I heard he dropped some heat too, Sayari the Kid.
Oh, I thought you were about to say your boy.
Who?
The slow nigga from Atlanta. That can barely rap. Well, he can rap, but you can't never understand what he's saying.
Oh, Rollo Rodriguez.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Rollo go hard, son. Haven't said that for another 5. But hey, I'm about to revisit Sayari, man. I heard he dropped some heat too. So I'll let you know if there's anything good or no. You know that.
I ain't listened to that nigga in a while.
Yeah. But yeah, what you got for Bro Talk?
Bro Talk, I got. Don't try to come back around when it's go back to 10 nothing.
How you take a shot at Drake episode and quote this man line for line? I don't understand the love-hate you got with my boy, but I second that comment, man. Not back when it's 10-0 at all. I'm with you. Oh, man. Man, bruh. I'm mad I missed this, but we gotta move on. But I really wanted to ask you if your thoughts on Plaque. I just gotta mention it.
Oh,
the Plaque Boy and Max talking about twerking is gender neutral.
Bro, that dude say anything.
I really wanted to get your opinion, but I'm gonna leave that alone, man, because I wanted to know. My Bro Talk is word to Dr. Umar, Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never. I say it again, Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never.
If it ain't snowing, I ain't going.
All right. You want to tell the story what happened the last time you went snowing? You went skiing and sledding? You want to tell about the last time you went to the slopes? Tell them. Talk to your people since you got talking all that shit.
She might watch it. She might watch it because she definitely followed her.
Hey, man, you already know. It's 2 of the dopest from the Certified Steppers podcast. Remember, if nobody cares, Tupac cares. I am KP of the Certified Steppers podcast. That is the homie Smooth. We'll see you on the other side. Yeah.